Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 6 of the YC Summer Show. I'm your host, Ryan, and tonight we got a great show lined up for you. And for the first time ever, we have the Wheel of Misfortune. One of us will have to spin this wheel and do whatever it says. It's gonna be awesome, so stick around. We got a great show coming your way. All right, well, it is going to be a great show, but before we jump in, I want to remind you about our belly flop contest that is coming up, all right? We want to see your best belly flop. The winner's going to get a prize. We'll have a panel of belly flop experts who will determine the winner, but you got to tag us in your video or email it to us by next week, Wednesday, July 15th, okay? So make sure and send it to us. I want to see your best belly flop. Now, for this first segment, we're gonna take a journey in nature, and I can't wait for you to see what we find.
Hey guys, welcome. I'm Caitlin, and this is,
Hey, it's me, Ange.
and we are out here in nature.
This is nature.
Look at it, it's so pretty. We love it out
The greatest
here.
thing I ever saw.
God did a good job. We're gonna be looking at some birds today because they're great. And so, yeah, we're gonna see what we can find out here in the good old nature.
We're gonna learn a lot of things today.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. It could be educational and it will be lots of fun.
All right, guys, we are now in a swamp, it looks like. It's green and still pretty. Stay out of my swamp!
Ah! We're in Shrek's house, in case you guys didn't know.
This is where they filmed the movie Shrek.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a really big
Look at this neat.
dragonfly.
Look at it. It's neat.
That's sort of like a bird.
Yeah. Dragonflies are basically birds.
Yeah, if you guys listen carefully. Oh, Dan.
A wild Dan out in the nature.
Joke's on you, you're gonna be in it.
Last time I was here, I saw a really cool bird in this tree.
Let's take a look at it. Was it like big and yellow and maybe you've seen it on Sesame Street?
So similar, actually.
What
Where
kind of
did it
bird do
go?
you think that is?
I don't know where it went. It was small and gray and black.
It had wings?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
And maybe a tail.
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you, Ange?
Sounds like a bird.
A bird.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good bird it was,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Good bird.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, look
Look
at
at
those
all of
beautiful birds.
them.
These are birds too.
Yeah, they got wings. They're birds.
Oh,
Let's catch 'em.
love 'em. Did you bring your net?
There are, like, what?
Oh my gosh, a monarch, a striped one,
Hello, please
a
get on my
zebra.
finger. Get on my finger right now. Not you, bee.
Dang.
You're necessary, but I don't want you.
Oh, save the bees.
Absolutely. Save the bees, people.
What? Ah.
Wow.
What? Some rocks.
It's water.
This is really pokey on my face.
Let's not be here.
Okay. That's the thing, kids. Sometimes birds are all around you.
You can
You
hear
just
them,
gotta-
but they like to not show their faces.
Yeah, which I can relate. Are we in the rainforest?
I think so. It's sweaty enough.
I think I just
Humid
saw
enough.
a toucan. So that's why I'm asking you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are those indigenous to Missouri?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you think that birds ever go camping?
I think maybe every night of their life.
Every day they're camping. Like, what would you call a bird campsite? Like an Airbnb?
There was something over there. I saw it move, and it looked big. Probably a bear.
That was for sure Bigfoot.
Ugh.
Good. Just one foot is wet. Yeah.
Solid.
Okay. Did you know that birds in like most parks, like no one owns them. Like you can just go up and just like, oh, there's a duck. I'll pick it up and take it home.
It's my duck now.
I mean,
Who's
don't-
gonna stop me?
Don't like steal the ducks, but like that's good to know.
Crows are super smart. They're kind of ugly and they eat dead things, but they're super intelligent and they mate for life. And how cute is that?
That's nice, and they always wear black, which is always fashionable.
So trendy, always.
Yeah. What's your favorite bird?
Oh gosh. You know what? I had to go with the painted bunting.
Oh.
They are yellow, or no, they're like red and green and blue and
like
pretty.
painted.
Yeah, like you paint them.
Oh.
What is your favorite bird?
My favorite bird, puffin. It's like a regular penguin, but it's small. It's almost 4th of July. American eagle.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
all.
do mean a bald eagle?
Dang it.
American eagle. American eagle. Go find your clothes there.
A clothing brand.
Nito.
What's that bird sound?
I think that is a bald eagle, if I'm not mistaken.
That is the sound of America. So like,
Oh, wow, it's blue.
Hi, little guy.
A bird.
My biggest takeaway is birds are kind of jerks.
Yeah.
They don't come out to see us, even though we came specifically to their home.
So rude.
But
We
you know-
invaded their home and we talked really loudly, and for some reason they didn't want to come see
It
us.
seems rude. That's the only way I like my guests.
Yeah.
Loud and intrusive.
And uninvited. All for the kingdom.
the
All
animal
for
kingdom.
Jesus. All for the animal kingdom.
Okay.
Okay, well, we love to have a lot of fun on the show, but we always want to take some time to have some more deep spiritual conversations about who Jesus is and what he's calling us to. So, check out this conversation that Shelby and David had earlier this week.
Hey guys, I've got David here with me, and we are going to talk about something that's actually a pretty near and dear topic to my heart. And that's really, David, just how we as believers, as Christ followers, interact with people in our day-to-day lives who don't share our beliefs. And this is something that really means a lot to me because I lived with non-believers all through college, and so that was truly like an every moment of my life thing, and I think it's important for us to talk about.
Well, and I think even in the circumstances we are in that right now, I think it's even more like it's important all the time, but it's important right now because of all the different viewpoints and the noise that is happening across our nation and really all over the world when it comes to various topics, right? And so before we can really get to how do we interact with them, there's a couple things I think we need to like peel back the layers of. The first thing is if we look at the example of Jesus, that is, I think, the epitome of where we should start. If we look at the example of Jesus, Jesus very rarely judges non-believers, pagans, however you want to describe them, for being pagans, for not believing. In fact, he typically invites them in. He wants to spend time with them because he wants to expose them and show them what it looks like to believe in God. What we do see Jesus do is judge or be harsh towards believers who will act hypocritical. And for that matter, like if we have values, if we live a value system of someone who tries to trust what Scripture has to say in our lives and look to Jesus, how can we expect someone who doesn't believe that to live to that standard when they don't believe that? So, I think those are some of the things that we can start to look at as we look forward to how do we interact with non-believers, right? And I think the first thing we have to do before really all the other things is we have to empathize with where they are. We have to put ourselves in their shoes. If I didn't believe, how would I act? How would I go about living my life? And chances are, I'd be doing what they're doing. Chances are I'd be doing what they're doing and acting the way they do. And I think if you start there, if we empathize with them and understand, come from a place of understanding of where they're struggling or why they might believe what they're believing or why they might be acting the way they're acting, it helps us to come from a place of understanding, to love them.
Yeah. Well, I think that's so good, because I think so often when we see someone living differently than we would, especially, I feel like, I mean, speaking to myself as someone who loves the Lord and sees people living counter to what that looks like, I think I see people doing things like, that doesn't make sense. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And I get angry and frustrated, and that's not helpful at all. Like, that's very condescending and judgmental, and I think the thing that's important for us to remember too is the only thing that makes us different is that we have put our trust in Jesus. We are still sinful. You know, like, if it wasn't for the fact that we know Jesus.
Well, it's Paul. It's Paul that says that it's not by our good deeds. It's not by our good actions that save us. It's by God's grace. It's by the grace of God that we are saved. So, in part because that way we're not measuring each other by our own standards and stuff like that. And that's so important, because if we live in that context, when we look to others, especially non-believers, we can go, okay, it's not by my good deeds that I've been saved. It's by grace. And that's the same is for you. It's not about how good you are. It's about the grace God gives to you, and are you willing to receive it and accept it? Which I think, Lynn's, very few people come to know Jesus by being judged or by observing pride. Most people who come to know Jesus do so because they witness and see humility. And to take that one step further, someone living out an authentic faith. And I think I just think those are some of the ways that we can start to relate to people who see differently than us, think differently than us, and ultimately believe when it comes to things of God, when they believe differently than us in that context.
That's awesome. David, thanks so much for sharing all those thoughts. They're so good. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We know that relationships are weird and messy and confusing. But we hope that's helpful, just to kind of think through how we get to love the world around us. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, well, that was a great conversation. Thanks, David and Shelby, for having it. If you're wondering, yes, this wheel has been spinning the entire time. And we've got some good news coming your way, so check it out. That's good.
Not done.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Lettuce who?
Lettuce and you'll find out.
You'll find out. That's a great joke. Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of That's Good. I'm here with my buddy Banyan. We're here to tell you good news. It can be big news, it can be little news, but it has to be good news. Today I have Banyan, and he's here to tell us some good news.
My mom and dad we just moved into a brand new house. And this is a brand new house.
It's beautiful.
A really big yard.
Oh, that's awesome. Were you guys looking for a new house for a long time?
Yep, a really long time.
Oh, and what message you want to tell your fans about waiting?
It took a while, but we tried selling it a long time ago. We found someone who wanted to buy it. Someone really nice let us rent this for a year.
Amazing.
That was really nice of them.
That's so
And
nice.
that's some good news.
That's great news. We also have some official YouthCrossing good news. Banyan, when you're a teenager, you get to be in YouthCrossing. Very exciting. Our first piece of good news is that we have a video game league going on. I know some of you have already joined in our first league. Several of you have been asking, how can I join in the next one? Just look for the details on our Instagram and Facebook page. We're going to be releasing some in the next week or two. Our next piece of good news is, Banyan, have you been to the pool this summer at all?
A lot. I've been to different people's pools.
Ah, amazing. So, speaking of pools, we're having a belly flopping contest. If you're wondering, what does that look like? Take a look at these videos.
have a good belly flop video, or if you feel like you want to take one and enter in this contest, find a pool, safely do a belly flop and record it, and you can send it to us on Instagram pages or Facebook, or email it to youth@thecrossing.church, and we will show your belly flop here on the summer show, and you might win. We're challenging you right now for the best belly flop. We also heard some official good news from YC students, and we actually have them on video to share their good news themselves.
Watch this.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Carson. My good news this week is that I got AirPods.
Woohoo!
Hi, my name's Temple, and some good news I have to share is my grandpa got at the hospital.
If you're watching and you're thinking, wait a minute, I've got good news to share, I've got good things going on, let us know. You can DM us in all the usual ways, and we would love to share your good news on our show next week. Hey, I'm Hawkeye.
Hello, I'm Superman. I need crying too.
What? And that's all we have for this week. Have fun, stay safe,
Stay good.
That's good. All right, this is the moment you've been waiting for. One of us is gonna have to spin the wheel of misfortune and do whatever it says. So here we go. We're gonna pick a name from the basket. Gavin, you got it? Oh wait, do we want to pick one that
A safe person.
a safe
Yes.
person?
Yes.
I think we should.
Okay.
Who wants to do the
Who's
honors?
gonna do it?
Oh, me.
And you're gonna pick the safe person?
Well, she can't reach up.
You sure you got it? Do it.
Okay, which one feels like Angela?
Who is it?
Alright.
Wait, hold on. Who is
There's
it?
two. Just kidding, there's one.
There's one.
The safe person is Gavin.
Oh, this is
That is bogus.
Joke is-
I feel like this
Okay.
is rigged, guys.
What do you mean that's rigged?
All right, so Gavin cannot be chosen for the wheel of misfortune now.
This isn't fair.
The only way this could not be rigged is if I put my name in multiple times, which I for sure did not do that.
All right.
So,
okay.
wait, who wants to pick the real
Who's gonna
one?
pick? Let Ryan pick. Let Ryan
Ryan.
pick.
Okay.
I
Oh, wait,
trust
Ryan.
Ryan.
He can reach.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
we're doing this.
the one I
Gotcha.
don't trust is the one who made
All right,
this.
hold on. This is
Right.
moment of truth. Moment
I
of truth.
can't breathe.
Ryan and
Oh, Ryan Musinski! No! His own name. Oh, sweet.
Sick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
Cool.
shoot. Okay. Hey, so Ryan's gonna go spin the wheel. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wheel of Misfortune. As you guys just saw, we got to pick Mr. Ryan Musinski here. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Ryan, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling really good.
Yeah,
Feeling really good.
Ryan, if
Yeah.
which one would be your ideal situation right here?
Oh man, huge fan of butter, straight up.
Butler and butter.
Butler.
Not to be confused. That's okay.
That's amazing. I didn't even plan that out. Yeah, I think pass would always be nice.
Oh,
I
that
like
would be a
option
good one.
lot.
Very
Yeah.
good. Well, Ryan, anyways, go ahead. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna see what you gotta do.
Okay,
What a spin.
what a spin. Slow and steady. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sock drink. What Ryan's gonna have to do is drink a Coke through his sock. So tune in just a moment, and we are gonna have Ryan go ahead and do that. So let's go.
All right, here we go. Ryan is about to drink this Coke through his own sock. He's real excited about it. Let's check it out. Ryan.
All right, she's coming off.
Oh, it's like the little bitty
Ooh.
socks, too.
Yeah, little
I
tiny
like
one.
that.
Here we go.
How long have you been wearing those today?
Hopefully, however long I've been awake. I don't know, man.
Are they different ones from yesterday?
Yes, they
Okay,
are.
well, that's
They
good.
are.
That's a clean person.
Guys, we're not gonna make him drink the whole thing. That'd be a little. That
How
might
much
take
are
a
we
while.
making him
Oh, that's
drink?
good.
I think he needs to drink at least like a quarter inch.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
down to
Quarter-ish.
the down to
Quarter-ish,
the
at least to the line.
Okay.
Does he have to like?
It's
chug
not
it?
bad at all.
With the
Okay.
sock.
We're gonna be okay, guys.
At least you probably haven't ran in
What's
those.
the best way to fit this one over it?
Right there, right off the tip of that, right there. You know,
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure it goes all the way down.
all the way on
I
there.
hate them.
There we go.
String COVID out of your beverage.
You want to make sure you get a nice tight. There you go, like little filter
Is
going
this
right
gonna
there.
get all over my shirt?
No. Just get to have full. Just go fully into your mouth, and you're good. You're
All right,
fine.
guys.
Just drink it.
What's up?
I hate them.
There's a way worse thing.
That's true. How's it taste?
Oh. You can see the bubbles on the top of
It
it.
tastes like Coke, you know.
Filtered.
With toe jam.
I love it.
The thing, I feel like I'm expecting it to taste really bad, but it's It's a weird sensation.
Well, you already don't
I think it's more of a texture thing.
That's amazing. Anybody else?
Sock texture.
Anybody want to get
pass it around?
No. You guys
How
are
we
so
doing?
weird.
Let's see.
All right.
All right.
We got it. Let's give him a round of applause. Thanks, Ryan. That was great.
You can keep that. You can keep that.
And now you have to cover the sock lid.